Shannon Sharpe, the NFL Hall of Famer turned media powerhouse, is no stranger to controversy. Known for his unfiltered commentary and dynamic presence on shows like Undisputed and his Club Shay Shay podcast, Sharpe has built a reputation for speaking his mind. However, recent events have thrust him into the spotlight for reasons far removed from sport analysis. Before the $50 million lawsuit and before the courts were involved, Shannon Sharpe found himself at the center of an entirely different scandal, one that blurred the lines between private moments and digital recklessness. It was January 2025 when the internet exploded with a video that no one saw coming, least of all Sharpe himself. The footage wasn't leaked by a third party or discovered through some hacker's back door. It came straight from Sharpe's own phone, accidentally broadcast during an Instagram live session. The video showed Sharpe in an intimate act with a woman, fully nude and fully unaware the world was watching. For nearly 2 minutes, his phone remained propped up, broadcasting everything from moans to bedroom banter to a stunned audience of thousands. The comments came in hot and fast, laughing emojis, disbelief, fans urging him to shut it off, and trolls screen-grabbing the moment faster than his team could react. By the time he realized what had happened and ended the stream, it was far too late. The internet had done what it always does: screen recorded, reposted, and archived the moment forever. Sharpe was reportedly devastated when informed of the leak by his reps, but the damage control was swift and cold. Within 24 hours, his sponsors began distancing themselves. A major men's health brand quietly paused an ongoing campaign. And most devastating of all, he was let go from his new hosting gig with Amazon Prime's Thursday Night Football pre-show, a role he had publicly celebrated just months earlier. Amazon cited a breach of professional conduct in a brief statement without directly naming the incident. Behind closed doors, insiders say Sharpe was furious, calling the firing unfair and claiming he was the victim of a humiliating tech slip, not misconduct. But the public image had shifted. Memes circulated, jokes spread, and even Club Shay Shay listeners began to question how this could happen to such a media-savvy veteran. On April 21, 2025, a lawsuit was filed against Shannon Sharpe in Clark County, Nevada, by a woman identified as Jane Doe. The lawsuit accuses Sharpe of rape, sexual assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, seeking over $50 million in damages. According to court documents, the plaintiff alleges that Sharpe sexually assaulted her on 2 occasions during their nearly 2-year relationship, which began after they met at a Los Angeles gym in 2023. The relationship reportedly deteriorated after Sharpe accidentally live-streamed a sexual act with another woman, leading to feelings of betrayal and emotional distress for Doe. The complaint details instances of non-consensual sex, including an incident in January 2025 where Sharpe allegedly ignored Doe's request to use protection. Furthermore, Doe claims that Sharpe recorded and shared their sexual encounters without her consent, exacerbating her trauma. Sharpe has vehemently denied the allegations, labeling them as viciously false, and asserting that the relationship was consensual, involving role-playing scenarios. His attorney, Lanny Davis, contended that the lawsuit is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Sharpe for millions of dollars. Davis also acknowledged that Sharpe had previously offered a $10 million settlement during mediation, which was rejected before the lawsuit was filed. In response to the lawsuit, Sharpe's legal team released numerous text messages purportedly from Doe, suggesting a consensual and sexual relationship. These messages are presented as evidence to counter the claims of non-consensual encounters. A significant development in the case is the release of an audio recording by Doe's attorney, Tony Busby. In the recording, a man identified as Sharpe is heard making threatening remarks, including a statement about choking the woman. Busby described the recording as disturbing and dangerous, suggesting it reflects Sharpe's abusive behavior.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Sharpe's attorney, however, argues that the recording was taken out of context and was part of a consensual role-play scenario. Davis insists that the audio does not indicate actual threats, but rather reflects a moment of frustration during a heated argument. The lawsuit against Sharpe has sparked discussions about consent, power dynamics, and the complexities of personal relationships in the public eye. It also raises questions about the role of media figures and the scrutiny they face when personal conduct becomes a matter of public concern. Sharpe's case is further complicated by his previous legal entanglements. In 2023, former NFL quarterback Brett Favre filed a defamation lawsuit against Sharpe over comments made regarding Favre's alleged involvement in a Mississippi welfare scandal. The lawsuit was dismissed, and the court ruling that Sharpe's statements were constitutionally protected opinions based on publicly known facts. The allegations against Sharpe have elicited a range of reactions from the public and celebrities alike. Some have expressed support for Sharpe, emphasizing the importance of due process and the presumption of innocence. Others have highlighted the seriousness of the allegations and the need for accountability regardless of one's public stature. Notably, Sharpe has accused Busby of targeting black men, citing similar lawsuits involving celebrities like Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z. This assertion has added another layer to the discourse, touching on issues of race, representation, and the legal challenges faced by black public figures. As the legal proceedings unfold, both parties are expected to present further evidence to support their claims. Sharpe's legal team has indicated plans to countersue for defamation, asserting that the allegations have caused significant harm to his reputation and career. The outcome of this case will likely have lasting implications for all involved, influencing public perception and potentially setting precedents for how similar cases are handled in the future. The lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe underscores the complexities of navigating personal relationships, public scrutiny, and legal challenges in the modern era. As the case progresses, it serves as a reminder of the importance of consent, the impact of public allocations, and the necessity of a fair and thorough legal process. Make sure to subscribe, to share, and to like the video to support the channel.